So
just
we
didn't
have
hit it.
WNBA TV schedule.
Now Vollen to win and get within 2.
I'm gonna share with you the game, and I mean I could go through the PC.
You can hear the Florida State faithful trying to pull her along because this is the swing match. If you're Florida State, that has to go your way. Shepard could take a lead for Duke in the final match.
Probably gonna be like the
Beautiful punting stroke right there, no doubt at all. Nice and aggressive, right back up the hill.
So she moves one up. That's another Duke Blue Devil flag on the board. Already up 2 matches to none. Florida State needing a comeback.
On NBA TV. I wonder how these teams got so much different stuff going on this year. It's gonna be tough to match up. It's gonna be tough to like predict the teams. Like I could say, like okay, like Liberty. I don't know. But, I mean, you don't know. I mean, you really don't know. Like that's the interesting thing about this. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. Like that's how much it proves, so much it shows. Like especially with like the changes that are going on. Is that what you got? You know, back in. No, healthy, fully hard to practice. You know, fun energy. Like majority of them are. No. Mercury, you know, that's gonna be a big one though. Matchup, you got wings and spurts. I want image so wings stack up with like all the stars we got. Greg Marina Mayberry. They got all the stars. They got all the stars. Got some newer ones, like, yeah, they got good starting now. I'm interested to see how they match up.
You know, we're just thankful to play golf. Our strategy, without playing in the fall, was really just spend a lot of one-on-one time with the girls, which I think was actually a blessing.
The theme of what I tried to do is make it as normal as possible.
I think we've really taken the challenge kind of in our stride. We did spend actually a lot of time competing against each other. Not only did we get the challenge that we needed, but we also learned a lot about our teammates and kind of the way they play the game.
It's definitely been a different year than what we were all expecting. We're all really close on and off the golf course, so dinners and lunches are all great ways to like bond over something like COVID. So our approach was get better every day. Do everything you can, because you can't look back and you can't look forward either, because you never know, at any moment it can be taken away.
And 8 games worth, or 9.
May not be any more focused group in the history of college golf wanting to win championships because of what was denied and now what we have again. So competition is going to be fierce all the way through this college postseason. Back on the course, that was a really tough spot to miss from Charlotte Heath over at 13. She is 3 up in this match. The one glimmer of hope right now for Florida State, and uses those Donald Ross greens and knowledge to get in there close for a potential par saver.
You heard them speaking about their food. They all are eating together pretty much every meal. Coach Bond is hopeful that they stop choosing Mexican food. She told me on the phone that's all they've been going to lately.
Go ahead, Vollen got that good win at 13. This for birdie at 14.
It's both at Sunny.
The swing match of this championship down 2 to Gina Kim. And Chen now back at 13. Drove it into that bunker we've seen several players in.
Storm and Lynx.
Yeah, same shot as you saw from Gina Kim. A little different result.
We'll get outside the second shot of Charlotte Heath, so her birdie putt will be a little bit longer than that of her opponent. She's 3 down in that match. And now Kim, nearly identical putt to Vollen up there at 14.
Yeah, I should have gotten a good read off of Beatrice's ball.
Atlanta, Indiana, 7 Eastern, Liberty Mystics. That's a regional matchup. 10 Eastern.
Have to putt first.
Sun Mercury.
That was you and me, partner. That would be good. We go to the next hole. We're not playing for an ACC championship.
Pick it up. Let's go.
Back to Ann Chen.
Suns Arena.
15-footer here for Ann. Just stays out.
Yes, about Brandon.
Really takes off after the hole. This gives you a sense of how quick these greens really are.
Entertainment sports.
And there is so much to momentum in team golf, especially in match play.
I understand why they're
close out this match in the next 20 minutes. What it does going up in front of her. Can't make the birdie though here at 13, and will force Ann Chen to try and make on the backside of her. Okay, Gina Kim for par, protecting a 2-up lead.
No, it's kind of seems weird. Though
unforced error there for Gina. Really, not often do you see that from her.
You got
Chen trying to minimize
damage
back here at 13, and didn't pay attention to that one as it went past the holes. That one whips over and misses, so she's in danger of going 4 down.
ABC or TNT map.
Charlotte Heath sprinted in to put that ball back down so she can take a 4-up lead.
Yeah, I think these are the ones that feel good. You're trying to stay focused, trying to stay over the putt you're on, not trying to get ahead of yourself.
4 games here.
Still a lot of golf left to play.
Back to season. Some teams are a pound in the backs.
So you start feeling pretty comfortable for Florida State. You've got 1 point almost in your back pocket. And now Vollen, can she get to just 1 down?
CBS and WCBS.
She can.
That's a little momentum swing in this match for sure. The last 2 holes.
Yeah, 1 up is not what you want to be playing with right now if you're Duke. They've got 2 narrow leads. Need 1 of those to get to the house for another ACC crown.
Don't know. Season in Leinster. New plausible. How they match up. That's gonna be interesting. It's a rematch against each other. Then we got Saturday weekend. Liberty and Mercury Lanes. Sunday you got a regional double header and I say we got team suite. You got this some links. And then we got aces on this one. We got aces on deuce. We got a deuce double header. Mercury, Sky, and then the processor. And 3. Those 3 matchups. Yes. News. I'm kind of surprised with that. I don't know what they're using those I at 7 Eastern on Thursday. On Thursday, 8th Liberty. Caesar is down in large. Liberty. And so we went to Eastern. Time Mercury. Yeah. Now, got these. Dreamlands and Wings. Swan. You got double ABC double here. Aces, Mystics, Skies.
Oh my gosh! If you think about who's played golf for some of the greats, from Sam Snead, Ben Hogan, Byron Nelson played here, Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus. Every great player that's really ever played the game, from Ben Hogan to Tiger Woods, has played golf.
I don't know. There's 2 games that I watch.
People don't realize how many great celebrities, presidents have visited Sedgefield Country Club. And in 1953, the Atlantic Coast Conference was founded right here in the clubhouse.
You watch a game.
Having this event and adding to the history of what is Sedgefield Country Club and all the number of great events that we've hosted is just an incredible honor.
1965, he was 52 at the time. That remains the oldest to win on the PGA Tour. And in 2018, Brant Snedeker became the 10th PGA Tour golfer to shoot a sub-60 round. He shot 59 at Sedgefield. Had a front row seat for that. Ninth green. Stuck a wedge in there. That magic number. Magic number is 1 match right now for Duke, trying to win its 22nd ACC championship. Needs 1 more match to go its way. As Alice Hodge down 1 for Florida State. That's a fine 2nd shot into 13.
Yeah, a little different strategy. She missed those bunkers.
Laying up behind him, we've seen some players drive it far down there. She was short of it. Meanwhile, Beatrice Valens back-to-back holes, her 2nd shot at the par 5.
Now we can avoid that large pond on the right. She definitely hit that thin.
Storm Sun. And then MBT's back to Eric Beach.
That comes up short and right. There is a bunker down there.
Mystic's Dream.
Short and right of the green.
Yeah, NBA TV does. I don't know if
she can really move it, so she put this one.
NBA TV does do actually
right hand side.
Games. I'd be interested to see.
You know the contours of the green here. She's going upstairs with this flop shot.
Or national last year. So were the Twitters.
I've seen some players use the back contour, Susie, to bring it back. Instead, Shepard went with the spinner.
Broadcasters.
Do a little film
they're like more national.
Now Gina Kim.
They might need to win that this year too.
Reapply some pressure if she can put this 2nd shot on the dance floor here at 15.
Aces wins Aces at 6 Eastern and Liberty Mercury
she's
at 6
staring
Eastern.
at it pretty good.
At 7 Eastern, you gotta serve Peter.
Safely on the surface.
Double header on the CBS.
Long eagle putt coming up. Valen's going to have to test the short game. And
nice.
The most important match, I think we can say, for the moment on the golf course, given that Kim had a 3-up lead just 2 holes ago. Now Alice Hodge, first crack at birdie here at 13.
Then you got
right at the end of this putt, you see it's a little upslope.
You got 5 being around Thursday. It's
conceded, but Shepard's going to have a birdie putt to win the hole and take a 2-up lead. As we look at that par 5 15th, where that key match is now.
Now 445 yards straight down the slope, short par 5. However, during the individual stroke play match, played just under 5 as the scoring average. You really want that tee shot to avoid the creek, and then as you saw, there's that large pond to the right of this green. 2 looming bunkers there, very deep bunkers with the pin tucked back right today.
Huge elevation change from the tee shot down below. So back to 13. Erica Shepard a chance to go 2 up.
Now this ball should come back to the left.
And then 18th on Century Eastern is...
And that has rolled outside the circle of friendship, so Shepard's got work to do to stay 1 up in that match. Now Gina Kim for eagle.
Yeah, this camera angle gives a really good idea of the slope of these greens.
Yes, they kept the golf at 3.
Look at this putt. Will not be conceded for her birdie. She was actually away. You see Valen getting ready to go into the bunkers and go back to Shepard to avoid giving the hole away at 13.
Knowing the break from her first
Western on ESPN.
No trouble there. So she remains 1 up in this match. That could be important if Kim can't maintain what is now a slim lead up ahead at 15. Valen trying to get it up and down for birdie.
Throws way up in the air to get any spin on it.
And then 23rd is...
She didn't like it immediately. That came out a little bit to the left. So that is no guaranteed 4. Speaking of no guaranteed 4s, Charlotte Heath laid 1 out of the bunker. This is her 4th shot back at 14.
Yeah, really deep grass there. Just never got that club head up high enough to get any speed through the bottom and leaves it short.
She's going to give that hole back to Ann Chen, but has a little bit of a cushion. And now Valen, probably a must-make here, Susie.
Must make super fast. See how lightly she tapped that, and it just never turned right. It actually left it, almost went a little left.
I think she hit that right where she was looking. Just a bit of a misread. Heath still not in yet. This is for double. And I think she's had enough golf on that hole.
Yeah, this little stretch, 14, 15, 16, 17, according to the coaches, really a tough stretch. This could be a little shift in momentum here in that match.
Speaking of shift in momentum, Kim to reclaim a 2-up lead. She will let you know about it as well. That is massive. 3 to go, 2 up, and what could be the clinching match for Duke.
I understood this. Let's see this. Yes. And then it was for Korea. Then we have a double head. On the 3 is free streams. But ESPN is going to go off college. And then 3 on the Duke.
Duke celebrating another ACC championship, and as is the case in match play, Susie, we still have action on the golf course to play these all the way to the end. And while they were doing that, we had a highlight. Alice Hodge at 15.
Yeah, hitting just a long iron into the green. And as everybody's expecting to land on the green, it got even better than that.
I'm kind of surprised.
Forget the eagle, the albatross has landed.
If the game goes a little bit past 2 hours, they're not going to be able to show the whole thing. This ace, I don't know. I mean,
how great is that? She had no idea she hold it from the fairway, and then you walk up and I made it too.
5-iron from 148 won the hole for Alice Hodge to level that match with 3 holes to go.
And aces first.
Oh yeah, one more look at a swing she'll never forget, even though she didn't see it actually end up.
And Twitter.
Yeah, you hope to see it, right? If it's going to go in. Have you ever had a 2 on a par 5?
No. Had 2s on par 4s and par 3s, but never on a par 5. How cool is that? Even cooler, the way that these 2 other matches finished up, and Chen came all the way back against Charlotte Heath to officially win it 1 up, and then great sportsmanship in the final match out with Alice Hodge conceding there at the last. So Duke ends up sweeping all 5 matches for the program's 22nd title.
Yeah, incredible for these young women. You know, all student athletes working so hard through COVID this year, working out, spending so much time together, and now they get to enjoy and relish this championship.
Dream Ace at 60.
And their head coach is joining us. Coach, congratulations. How's this one feel?
It feels great. Feels a little bit like we won twice because the stroke play and then the match play. So it was, you know, just really cool, and I love Sedgefield. I love the way they run this event.
Games get postponed due to
a little bit of an experiment, throwing match play in. All of us coaches got together and decided to do this, and I can tell you that I know we won. I'm bound to feel great about that, but I think it's a really great addition. It feels a little bit like nationals. And that's what we hope the conference does, is sort of prepare you for further postseason.
Well, you mentioned the NCAA postseason. It's officially underway now. What's the message to your team now moving forward?
We're going to step away from lots of team requirements for the next few days and let them just sort of enjoy this one. Because you sort of have to gear up and get a whole other bundle of energy for the next part of this, the next regionals and nationals. So we're going to just enjoy this.
Another special team in a long line of special teams. What makes this group stand out to you?
I would say we have one of the most united teams that we've had. They all care about each other. They all seem to understand the team aspect, and they see that part is important. And they seem to understand that good energy can help you in this game, even though it's an individual sport.
Oh, it's in the 25th.
So, and I think we're as tight as we've been right now going into the postseason. So that's a good thing.
36th year and still winning titles. Dan Brooks and his Blue Devils. Congratulations to them on a 22nd ACC championship. Susie, they did it in dominating fashion against one of the deepest conferences in the land.
Yeah, excited to see this ACC conference. Many of these teams will head on to regionals. Hopeful to see one of these ACC teams bring home that national title.
For Susie Whaley, I'm Will Haskett. So long from Sedgefield Country Club. Duke on top of the ACC yet again.
Aces Wings at 1 Eastern. And then at 3 Eastern is Southern Liberty.
A Monday finish in Milton, Georgia for the ACC Men's Golf Championship Match Play Final between Florida State and Clemson. One of the best players in college golf is John Pack, splashing out the bunker at the 9th break, holing it out for birdie. FSU and Clemson, two of the best teams in the country, squaring off in the finals. Brett Roberts 6 up in his match, trying to close things out at the par 5 12th with a great look at birdie. Colby Patton,
they could play
2 down in his match on the 14th hole for birdie from outside 30 feet away.
Then once they get that,
Patton playing Frederick Ketrup from Florida State, knocks that in.
1 Eastern, Storm Sky.
Now Grayson Porter at the par 5 12th. 1 down in his match to Clemson's Zach Gordon. Great putt.
And then they're going back to see what's in the sprints.
Ketrup to tie the hole. After Patton poured it in outside 30 feet, Ketrup matches him with a birdie of his own. Vincent Norman playing Kyle Cottom. Slides by on the left edge. FSU leads in 3 matches. 2 are tied in the Men's Golf Championship of the ACC. Beautiful day to decide the ACC with the former Tar Heels, Susie Whaley. I'm Taylor Zarzer. 68 degrees, a little bit of humidity. We had some weather come through the area on Saturday. It's all gone now. How about the play we've seen throughout the 4 days, Susie?
Just unbelievable play. The Tar Heels winning in the individual stroke play competition, but now we're down to 2, number 2 and 3 in the country, against each other today for the conference championship.
Well, you mentioned the Tar Heels, 26 under in stroke play competition. Florida State 5 over, 31 shots worse than the Tar Heels. Clemson and NC State both play great, but none of that matters now. Frederick Ketrup at the 14th against the individual champion Peter Fountain pours it in. Fountain to extend the match. Slides by and he's out, Susie.
He's out, certainly coming off that great win, but this had to be a huge disappointment for him.
Grayson Porter 5 up to win the match against Austin Hitt.
I want to throw this break favor, however, either hurts players or
5-4 win for the Seminoles.
It's either going to hurt team.
Now Brett Roberts to win his match against UNC's Ryan Burnett.
Freshman really coming to the party here.
They're on a good win streak compared to the
buzzsaw what the Tar Heels saw in the semifinals, and FSU knocks out the top seed Tar Heels 4-1 to reach the championship. On the other side, it was Clemson against NC State. Jacob Bridgman for birdie.
Jacob Bridgman, a junior, really the leader of the Clemson squad, number 4 in the country.
Benjamin Shipp almost won the individual competition, finishing second. That putt slides by, and Bridgman beats Shipp 2-1. Clemson's Colby Patton to win the match against Carter Graff.
Colby's dad, you might remember, the winner of the 1989 U.S. Amateur at Marion.
Clemson knocks out NC State to get to the championship round to play the Florida State Seminoles, coached by Trey Jones. This is maybe his best team, Susie.
Oh, maybe his best team. Trey having 30 tournament wins, coached the likes of Brooks Koepka, Daniel Berger, Jonas Blix, and obviously now John Pack. Just an unbelievable squad.
Larry Penley in his final season with the Tigers.
Yeah, Larry having 82 wins, retiring as you mentioned, and certainly I'm sure would love to take home this championship as a retirement gift.
From overseas.
Turk Pettit for the Tigers, 6 down at the 12th.
At 17th.
And it slides by his birdie putt there.
Surprisingly, he's number 11 in the country. He's an unbelievable player and competitor. He's been a starter throughout his entire college career.
Brett Roberts to win the match.
Freshman taking it on here.
It's a 19th.
Really playing some great golf according to his coach, bringing that freshman talent right forward.
Sure, there's no law off.
6 up, 6 to go. Vincent Norman tied in his match at the 11th for birdie.
Really a coup for Coach Jones here, grabbing Vincent. He's a graduate transfer student from Sweden.
Obviously.
Kyle caught him.
It's a joke because
just a little earlier at the par 3 third, Norman for birdie.
Long putt up the tier here. Hello.
Black stick in. Caught him to win the hole at the 4th after losing that 3rd. Well done. At the 7th, his 2nd.
I mean, yeah, you gotta thank the son for drafting you, but the coach giving you no time.
Yeah, Kyle's really been an anchor for this team. Coach puts him in any situation. He tells me, on the bigger the stage, the better he plays.
Won the 7th. Now Norman for birdie at the 8th. Walked out of that one very quickly, but it goes in.
Walked it in.
Better than the stars. She has
caught him
hometown here
at the 11th. 3rd shot, tied now with Norman.
So short-sided himself a little bit here, but gives it a good flop.
About those hands.
19th.
Beautiful shot. This match tied, one of 2 that's tied at the moment. FSU leads the 3 other matches here in the match play finals of the ACC Men's Golf Championship.
Fever Wings. 21st, you got double.
Match play is one-on-one, just you versus the other guy.
When you're playing stroke play, you're playing the field, you're playing the course, you're playing the rest of the field. The 80, 90 guys, match play is one guy. That's all you got to worry about.
It doesn't matter how you do it, you just got to beat the guy in every hole, and that's your only job out there.
When you get down, you can't get mad because you let your opponent know that he has you where he wants you.
You can lose a hole with birdie, you can win a hole with bogey, so you never know, you're never out of the hole. No par, there's nothing else, it's just you versus the other guy you're playing, which that's what makes it a lot of fun.
You feel like now you're really playing for your teammates. You have to win a point for your teammates.
Something we're not used to, and the reason that we went to that was to prepare these great teams for the national championship.
Big words. And then you got Sky Dream, Ace's Son, in all the MBT at 20. You got Berkeley with Ace's Dream. And then you got and 7 at 8. Mercury with and then Ace you get this guy's one Ace so Ace you get this guy's son. That's Ace Skystorm. 4. There's actually 4. And on Twitter. So this is 8 Taste Scammer. I wonder if they are having weekends or if they're not being televised. I would think they would be televised. They're just televised. They're gonna say that it's so. And Taste Sky. You got a Dream. Yeah, Spokesmans. Regardless of the players, they have all American. Now should I stay overseas that Europe? Oh. No, she knows it all about us, yeah. I mean, it's one of those, well, more or less what I was I guess you could say it's like one of those professional, but it's still fun. Oh, that's NBA. And then you got MBT Sky Aces. You got W. You got 4th. You got the restart. That's a really nice picture. Fourth MBT.
Well, Crabapple Golf Course was designed by Tom Fazio. It is straightforward, right in front of you. It's got some length.
It's a big golf course. Greens, tees, everything's big here. It looks wide open off the tee, but there's some deceptive tight areas, especially with some of our native areas.
I mean, the greens is the main protection of this golf course. You got deep bunkers and fairways, but everything falls off the greens, firm and fast.
This course is a little bit tough. There's a lot of holes you can go and get. There's a lot of holes you kind of just got to hang on, make par.
And there's some chipping pools that slide off to each side of the green.
That's what makes the course so great for match play. This one's awesome for it.
Susie, what are your thoughts on this Fazio layout that opened in 2002?
Well, they said it was long, that's for sure. We've got 2 par 4s over 520 yards. 9 played the hardest all week, only giving 1 birdie away.
Jacob Bridgman is 2 down on the 12th, putting for birdie to win the hole.
Wow, it's a great putt, over 40 feet.
Playing John Pak, one of the best players in America. Let's catch you up on what happened earlier at the second. Pak for birdie.
Yeah, this uphill stretch, these players, both top 10s in the country. Balls 1 and 2.
At the par 5 fourth, Bridgman going for the green, 1 down.
The North Storm Sprites is fourth, and
gives him a great chance at eagle.
Pak would concede to Bridgman there at the 4th. Now at the 5th with the match tied up. Pak from the middle of the fairway.
5th hole, 320-yard par 4, short little hole for these guys.
At the 7th, Bridgman now 1 down to Pak to win the hole.
He's just rolling it great today. Catches that outside corner.
Mercury Storm.
Pak ranked 2nd in the country. Bridgman ranked 4th. Some of the best golfers in America playing here in the ACC. NC State's Benjamin Shipp held a 1-shot lead entering the final round of the Stroke Play Championship over a trio of North Carolina golfers. After a championship best 63 in the second round, freshman Peter Fountain continued to climb the leaderboard. Fountain carded 6 birdies in an 11-hole stretch to hold off Shipp in the end. Fountain became the 14th Tar Heel to win the ACC Stroke Play title, and his 10-under total tied the 54-hole record in ACC championship history.
You want to go out there and win, but at the same time, you're just trying to help your team. And so I was just trying to do whatever I could just to help my team succeed.
Fountain beat Shipp by 1, hit his teammate from the Tar Heels by 2, Kyle Cottom by 5. Let's go back to the finals now. Brett Roberts trying to close out his match at the 13th hole, Susie, against Turk Pettit.
Downhill par 3. There's a little opening there.
So yeah.
Let's get you caught up on how Roberts has gotten off to this huge lead. In match number 3 in the finals, Roberts for the win at the second.
What these things are.
Yeah, it comes right out of the gate, really strong.
I would
don't
say
have a whole lot of
the outright favorite.
A lot of putts being made this week.
Would be
Pettit burning the left edge there.
A foot.
No, season. I would say the ultimate
Still 3 up, hitting his 3rd shot at the 9th, trying to get up and down.
Tricky little shot here. Needed to bounce it up over that hill, which he does beautifully.
Trophy would be Seattle.
Very well done.
They can still do it with the players they got.
He would win that hole. Let's check on the Norman Cottom match, match number 5. Norman hitting his 2nd into the par 5, Susie.
Yeah, it's par 5, 567 yards. Really played the easiest all week in stroke play. 4.59 scoring average.
Some players like Ben players,
there.
Key players.
Be a long eagle look for Norman. Now we take a look at the par 4
players that were underappreciated.
480 yards, par 4. It's an elevated tee shot going straight down a hill. You really can't see it here, but you could really take a snow tube down it in the wintertime, which is amazing. The wind is flipped. They're playing into the wind today versus downwind. You can see the 2 deep bunkers there on the left. Hole placement today, 7 on and 6 from the left. This is just a hole. They're going to try to go right at this stick today. Coming off a pretty easy tee shot. Again, playing probably about a 7-iron into this green into the wind today.
Now Gordon for birdie. Tied in his match.
I don't see the Lynx having a shot this year.
Downhill starting at quite a bit
they got a
to
couple
the left
good
there.
pieces in Area Powers and K McBride.
Really well done really as it just slides by.
But a really good season.
Playing Grayson Porter of the Seminoles. Let's go up to the 15th.
I think that really
Colby
did.
Patton, 2 down to catch her up.
Yeah, this for par.
Well,
just slides by low right.
ANC is for sure contender to make
now off the green at the par 3 13th. Brett Roberts' second shot to win the match.
Who's like a good contender? I can see the aces making it. They didn't really.
Shouldn't be any trouble for him.
They gained a little bit, like
about 5 feet left.
They didn't really gain nothing or
to win the hole at the 14th. Tied in his match with Gordon.
Stayed pretty content with what they are.
Yeah, Grayson
they just got
really.
I think all they did is got McBride's.
They say he can really give his all in every single match he's in.
So, McBride's replacement
caught him
then with a
shot left
with
for his
one main
third
or even if they use a couple people to tag team on her replacement.
Way up in the air.
They're solid. They got no worries, so I can see them.
Back to the 15th. Catch up to win the hole.
So got some tag team placement.
Yeah,
right?
2 up. This would be a nice win for him. Going 3 up.
Right?
3 to play.
Or
slides by, and that's enough to win the hole. 3 up, as you said,
as like
in the match.
The players, the coaches.
Let's get you caught up on how we got to this point with Patton and Ketrup. Patton at the second for birdie.
Yeah,
I mean, the
slope there, straight up the hill.
It's a storm, so second day of the season, so I can see
early lead.
I can definitely see
would have the lead as they turn to the 10th and has this for birdie.
Yeah, just tracking here all the way.
Play a final matchup, but it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be
left.
Like a good amount. I could see this guy becoming favorites with him.
Now back to the 14th. Porter with par tied with Gordon.
But
nice catch on the right side, and it goes down for Porter.
Before I can really commit to him. Because just because you get one roofer does not mean you're
away
a
from the
star.
flag. Pettit is playing
to extend
this match.
Yeah, this for birdie.
Calm down.
Just looking for this to drop.
This.
You see him lean just a little bit.
And you're right.
So he'll grab a coin. That match is not over yet. Let's go back to the 12th. Norman for eagle.
Yeah, look at get this out on the right. It's going to fall left on him.
You're not going to win the championship with 1 star. I mean, yes, you
never
can.
Starts it high enough for that speed.
But
leaves himself under the hole. Good chance for birdie.
It could bring other players together. And
now Roberts
star can make them better in this
to win the match.
But then also you could get players that recruit some others.
And that's the first point of the day. FSU gets it. With that victory, 6-5 over Pettit.
You get them.
That's a huge confidence boost to the freshman too, taking on the first point.
I mean, they could get
look at the leaderboard.
But I gotta see
FSU wins match number 3.
Before I really
up
commit to
in
this
match 1
season,
and in match 4.
Before I can really make a true
matches 2
judgment,
and 5
I gotta
are tied. Let's go to that final match now. Norman for birdie at the 12th.
Yeah, just straight in the center.
Because if I have to see like a game or 2 on every team,
hole 5 for eagle ends up making par. On the tee on the 13th, Bridgman 1 down to box.
155-yard par 3.
Then I
Today
can really
the placement's 11 on and 5 from the left.
And see who's the best. Who's like
good look at birdie to try to square things up with the FSU standout. Caught him now to win the hole back on the 12th.
So
after that short miss.
I mean, this matchup might not prove it, but
Norman knew it too. He's about to put the flag in there.
They'll show you how you win.
Cotto takes the 1-up lead.
So all these teams got good matchups.
Hawks turn now, the 13th.
I think, because all like the
I really wanted to
teams are like not the greatest. There's kind of struggling teams.
I never try to call one when their hand comes off it because it's usually better than they think. But that's certainly an unforced miss for John.
Clemson trying to tie it up in that match. They trail 1-0 at the moment. The 2021 Fred Haskins Award watch list. Look how good the ACC is. Bridgman, Brennan, Norman, Hawk, all in the field. The most outstanding golfer will be voted on by the players, the coaches, and the media. Clemson and Florida State, two of the best teams in all of college golf, squaring off in the match play finals, trying to win the Atlantic Coast Conference.
I don't know that. I gotta see all these teams are changed up a little bit. That's kind of why I'm shocked. But the three favorites I can see are the Seattle, because they got they got some stars up. They got some good people in them. They also got the list. They are we'll see. They could be, they could not be any. Yeah, I think it takes a lot to them. It's kind of hard to get hard. I don't know. But then I don't know. I would say the first are typically dark horses. Dark horse like favorites, I guess you could say. Aces, I would say the aces are definitely bigger than my list because all they needed is they had a semifinal last year. With McBride, they said all he needs is KBH. McBride. She got talked. She tossed herself to Minnesota. She flew herself to Minnesota, essentially. And okay, we got some more. Hey, come here. Like something like that. Because I'm sure he has planned to get started all no one like they ran the whole town Europe. She then rallied in Connecticut. How well she was. Same with McBride. She was good in Las Vegas.
Off the green at the par 3 13th.
I mean, she liked it in Las Vegas. I
certainly don't want to miss it there, but he missed it in a pretty easy place. Just an uphill chip shot.
Or just be the team where she might respect it. And I can go.
Colby Patton, that. 3 down, 3 to go to Frederick Ketchup of Florida State.
She must have forgot that.
16th hole played very difficult in stroke play, second hardest on the golf course.
Yeah.
Played a stroke average of 4.3. Match play, you can take a little more risk.
Right there. I had a good chance to
right there. Coming up in a moment. Back on the 13th green, Bridgman to tie things up.
And I can feel like
Sherry
knows how to win championships. She's got something up her sleeve.
Not enough pace.
Proof it. She got something up her sleeve.
Good enough for a 3,
She always
though.
does, and she probably always will, so.
Zach Gordon.
Yeah,
par 3 for 15th, tied.